For sale at TNT Amusements. It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie! Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell... Are we on? How annoying. I don't want to do this tonight. Oh, we're on. Ah, yes, I'm excited to be here with you. I'm not really, but I am. Because tonight, we have 32 items of junk we want to get rid of, and we want to sell them to you. And once again, while we wait for more people to pop in, we only have 26 watching.
Sell the good stuff now.
We should sell the good stuff first. Michelle, at the top corner, it says number 1. If you can hand me that. What we're doing is we're selling things 3 ways tonight. 3 ways. What happened to my list?
I put one right in the middle of your desk.
Maybe there's one in the kitchen. The first item, that's this, is going to be a buy it now. This is a multicade board. Oh, by the way, we're being assisted or assisted tonight by Michelle. We also have Bruce. Michelle, come over here and look. Look at the camera.
There you go.
Don't smile, you'll crack everything.
People are watching you right
Okay,
now.
right? And Mr. Bruce is behind you. Master Bruce. Bruce, can you spin the camera?
No.
He doesn't want to spin the camera. We want to see Bruce. There he is. And if you spin the camera, we have Miss Terry running the computer. And we have, he can't be seen on camera, but we have Master Chris, who is support law enforcement. And he is here too. And most important is Peter. We haven't seen him in a year. He's disappeared. He wasn't here for a whole year. Oh, thank you, Stringer, for the donation. What you hear in the background, can you hear that? You are hearing a multicade board. And you know what? This item is, you know what? We're going to have to take that down. On camera. I see that camera block. It's going to be featured. It's got 39 games at the lowest price in American history. And if you want to buy it, all you have to do is hit the Buy It Now button, because that's going to be showing you soon. So we're going to sell things 3 ways tonight. Buy it now, first person to the button. That's part 1. Part 2 is best offer. Whoever puts the highest offer in.
Whoops.
The computer,
There's a Domino's guy outside.
Domino's.
Pizza for us?
Is he out front?
No, in the back.
Tell him to come in. Yeah. Somebody sent us Domino's pizza.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Who sent it?
Front.
Pardon?
The front.
Oh, the front door. Somebody sent us pizza.
Not me.
I wonder who. Peter! I wonder if Peter sent it. Peter, did you send it? Ask Peter if he sent pizza. Who sent it? Oh, it's Chris. Chris sent us pizza. It's Chris. Listen, we got a bunch of people chiming in. Everybody's saying hello. Lenny says hello. Bruce. Chuck
Hello.
says hello. Support law enforcement, who happens to be here in person. He has said hello. That's Chris. He can't be seen on camera. Okay. We have Ronix, Arcade Alex. That's Alex up in Canada. John Jasper is here. Vintage Arcade. We got a lot of people. And our view rates are up to 61. This is good because now we do want to start. The third way we're going to sell stuff is the right price. And some people think it's stupid because perfect. Chris, step out of the way. Show Peter. This is Peter. He is back, and he just found the 8th manual for our Bronze Age. Show him the manual. The 8th manual is called, spin around, Star Castle. So Star Castle is going to be number 8. That's number 21. Good. If you can, Peter, if you can deliver this young lady the manual, she will put it in the order on the shelf. The third way I was going to tell you how we sell, it's actually item 22. Okay. The third way we're selling the games is the right price. I have a price in mind for something, and you have to guess it. That's actually item 3. If you guess the price, you get it. Wow. Does it say who? It has to be my Chris.
Fat Chris.
Fat Chris. Not your Chris. Fat Chris has sent us 2 pizzas and 2 lava cakes. This is nice, Chris. Thanks. But this is enough for me. What about the guys here? And the girls. Oh, look. Very nice. Chris is good to me. And all of you watching tonight are good to me. And Todd's shirt is clean tonight. Yes. Chris, Todd's shirt is clean tonight. He was.
No
Peter,
holes in the
put them in there.
arcade
And
tonight?
now you can have one.
I can't.
Yes, a 1. And we're the lava cakes will be, we'll put them in there too. We'll eat them later. My God, he spent $38 on me. Oh, wait a minute. Did you give him a tip? The Domino's guy.
I thought it was already prepaid.
No, we should have given him a tip. Oh, shit.
We're live.
You can put it there. Oh, we're live. I'll call him. Michelle, can you call
Should I give a credit card?
and see where is he? Domino's. Yeah. Tell him to either come back and I'll give him a tip or put $5 on the credit card.
Okay.
Could you do that for me?
Sure.
Good. If you could, that would be great. Just tell him we didn't know.
No,
You have to tip the delivery guy. He's gonna be pissed off.
Is that what Paul told you?
Yes, Paul. Cop Paul. No, the other Paul. Paul, Pizza Hut Paul, he left. He's moving to Maryland, and he just stops in once a week and says hello. Okay, here we go. Terry, we're ready? 39 boards. Look at the screen. There's 39 different games. Miss Pac-Man, Frogger, Dig Dug. Wait a minute. I got to put my hand in the wrong hand. Let me turn the brightness down. It's too bright. So you basically pay Miss Pac-Man. There's 39 games in this.
Getting a reflection off that screen.
Well, it's all right. It's going to have to do. So there it is. Terry, put the price up. Who wants to give me $30 cash for this. Sold. Okay. PV Bus bought it. There you go. Now, see, that was fast. So if you put that on the table in the front. Okay, our next item is very large, like me. We had a Rampage in here, and we were able to test this Xenophobe board. This is Bally Midway's Xenophobe, okay? A 3-player game. It's actually terrific. The board is as clean as a whistle. We were able to test it on our Rampage because it's the same pinouts. Now, it doesn't have the soundboard. That's separate. But if you own a Xenophobe, if you're a flat rate arcade or you have one in your house, you should buy this, wrap it up in bubble wrap, and keep it in the back of the game. For when your Xenophobe board takes a dump, you'll have one. This is also on our famous Buy It Now. So whoever hits the button first, see, Terry's going to put the price up. Does anybody want to pay $125 cash for this tested working Xenophobe? Start the countdown, Terry. So you got 18 seconds left. 18 seconds. Yes, you can see on the Nightbot, to purchase this item or anything in our sale, you have to register. So you need to register. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll move on to the next item. A Xenophobe logic board that works. It's not one of those untested boards that you see on Greed Bay, even though the guy has one in the background. I love that when they take a picture of a game and they have one and they just say it's untested, which is another way of saying no. All right, we're passing on this. Put this on another table, and we may do it again later in the sale. We can do that. That would be fine. That would be fine. Good. This is number 3. There's the big board. Okay, we're up to 3. Now, look. Oh, by the way, Hydraulic did it already. He put a 0 bid. Did you see that? Here's the deal. We're going to give away stuff tonight. We have a Canada Pinball Podcast t-shirt, a brand new one that I bought at the regular price, unworn. It's brand new. And we also have a sticker from Prince's Arcades that we'll be giving away. And one more thing. So we'll have a free giveaway, but you have to register a bid of some sort. Now, you can register $0 or $5. You can put double bids in, and then you won't have to bid on anything else the rest of the game. So if you had no intention of buying anything tonight, you could still win. You could still win. The deal is, if you haven't purchased anything at our auction, you have to be here when we announce the winner, and that'll be about 9:15. So that's the only rule. But if you bid on something, we'll ship it with the item that you won. Now, here's the deal. This is a Bally Sente power supply for the Sente system. It is tested and working. These are hard to find now. We have it down for a buy it now, a price. I have a price in mind, and you have to either guess the price exactly on or be right above it. Any bids below the price don't count. Now, if you have a hat trick, a chicken shift, a stalker, a night stalker, a gimme a break, a mini golf, let's see, snake pit. There were a whole bunch of games that use this power supply. This is something you can wrap and put inside your game and use it when you need it. Start the countdown on it, Terry. Start the countdown. So this is a tested working Bally Sente power supply, and it is ready to install. Will it sell? Will it sell? I don't know. It looks 5 seconds. Anybody going to put another bid in? 2, 1. It did not sell. The yellow light's still on. Nobody hit the bid I wanted. Nobody. Did you see that? So start it one more time. Oh, Terry already did. She started the count. My T-shirts rarely have holes in them. Well, rarely. It doesn't look like anybody wants to bid more than $25. So let's put that up on the shelf. Yes, and then we're going to move on to item 4. We had this sold last show, but the guy said he made a mistake and didn't mean to bid on it. So we're going to offer it again. This is a clean time soldiers board that doesn't work. Now, we had it marked works. And then when we tested it, we scratched it out. It didn't work. Now, I'm going to try it again just to be sure. There's nothing broken off. There's nothing missing. And it was marked worked, but now it doesn't. So we're going to sell it as non-working. There we go. Do you hear that ticking noise? See, it has garbage on the screen. You know, I never really thought if it was the Z80, but I don't think it would tick if it was a Z80. But anyway, Terry, was this also a...
Buy it now. Ready? Here it comes.
Okay, here's the buy it now. Does anybody want to give us $40 for this? It is sold. So, William Pye, I understand working, this is worth like $150, but nobody has dicked with it. And most important, it was working, and then when we pulled it out of the shelf, it wasn't. So that'll go in the other room.
Gotcha.
This is but we all buy it down. Nobody's bidding anything. Look, we got another one. This one's like brand new. This is a dot matrix display from the high roll. No, we bought it new. I actually has my here. Bruce, can you zoom in on this?
I can.
Look, we put this brand new in a pinball we sold. See, in '02. This was purchased brand new. It was in a private home, a pinball machine, a beautiful dot matrix display, and it's a Babcock. There's zero burn-in, and we're going to sell it cheap. I think cheap. Terry, show the price. It sold instantly. There we go. Cuda Sales bought it like brand new. If you could put, okay. I'll change you. Good.
There you go. That works.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, young man. Now, next item. Now, this is a bidding item, right? It is. I have not one, but two Asteroids power supplies. Both work. They cleverly both say good on them because we tested them. They're clean as a whistle. They will work in Asteroids that have the square speaker. They'll work in deluxe Asteroids for sure. It'll work in pole position, okay, because pole position only use this half. Notice this side is bare, is empty, okay? So, and the second board is working too, tested and working by Kurt. However, there is a lovely burn mark here, but the resistor was changed. So, even though it has the burn mark, it's not burned. So there's nothing wrong with this. So we have two power supplies. It reached the minimum. So right now, Jeff is going to get two working power supplies, not with no sound and one that's missing -5. Two working power supplies for $40. The bidding has started. Will anybody? Okay, Robert jumped in and offered $55. So that's still under $30 each. Or you could buy it on KLOV and pay $60 for one. For one. Or you could get it for $55 like Robert. It looks like Robert's going to own these. Robert Freeman, you are the owner, young man. Thank you, sir. Listen, paying for stuff. Don't worry. We're going to send you a bill. I'll send you a bill you won't forget.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to add in, obviously, the shipping. Everybody who's bought from me before knows that if the shipping, we calculate the shipping, if it turns out to be less, you will get a refund, even as low as $1. If it ships for $1 less, we do not charge for packing like other people do. We don't. I wish we should.
Why not?
Oh, Z said, will they work in Asteroids machines? Yes, they will, but the speaker connector might be due. Might be needed. I'm sorry, I've completely forgot. All the comments are coming. We got all these great comments. I'm glad you all joined us. We have 98 people watching now, and it's 7:19, and we're already on a Gallagher. Gauntlet.
Tonight.
Nothing on DB. How about a new episode of The Rookie? Huh?
Eh.
In color.
Oh, well, the color.
Yes, I stopped watching black and white, except Perry Mason and The Twilight Zone and Astro Boy. Okay, anyway. And the first season of Hogan's Heroes. And the first season of Gilligan's
Actually, it was
Island.
the first episode.
And the first Hogan's Heroes, the first episode was black and white. It was.
Season of Lost in
I actually had, the first episode of Hogan's Heroes was a full 30 minutes. It was 30 minutes, timed it. It was run at the network. I had a print, a 16 millimeter print of it. So when they released it, when they ran it on TV, they had to snip out 3.5 minutes from the pilot to fit. Why would they make it 30 minutes is beyond me. But that's the one they used to sell to the network, the show. We don't know much. Anyway, look, Gauntlet is right here. Now, here's the deal. I'm sure it's a Gauntlet, not a Gauntlet 2. We plugged it in to the Gauntlet we had here. Remember I had all those Gauntlet boards? We're down to like nothing left. We've been selling the working and non-working boards. And we did it when we had that Gauntlet in TNT, and I was able to test it. There's nothing missing. Board is fully complete. But he wrote on here, unsurprisingly dead. It's kind of, why would he, unsurprisingly dead?
Compared to surprisingly
As a
dead.
doornail. The back side, actually, I take that back. The back side of the board right here, you zoom in, is going to need some cleanup.
Hang on, get your fingers out.
It's right here in the center.
Okay.
That could be why it's not working. So it looks like there's some crud on it. There is some crud. The traces don't look damaged, but I'm willing to bet. Oh, it wipes off. Wait a minute. It's wiping off. Well, it's going to need cleanup. There's no damage. There's no scratches or damage to the board. Start the countdown, Terry. Oh, Tim, hey, baby, you're back. Jeffrey, you're back, too. And when I look at the other side, I don't like the... I'll tell you what, Terry, freeze the counter for a minute. I didn't look at this carefully. Do you have it frozen? I'm going to let everybody take a look at this. I didn't look at the front of the board carefully. This is not a nice board. Terry, erase the bids. We're going to start over. I want... Bruce, can you look in? I took that's why he wrote unsurprisingly dead. There's the green stuff is on it. Do you see? Do you see around the legs?
It's kind of hard to tell on this, but
I can see it on my screen.
you've got a big screen compared to mine.
Okay, all right. Terry, did he just bid? Jeffrey couldn't. Jeffrey, this has issues. Look at the board again. This is not worth $200. Okay. Let's start the bidding over at $25. Okay. We're going to start over. Chris, thank you. Everybody's going to eat, young man. And see, Chris even gave us $2, and you spent $40 too. Okay. Does anybody want to bid on this board, or should we pass on it? It doesn't look like there's any interest.
Was it corrosion?
Yes. Yes. Vintage Arcade Gal has said. Okay, Moeller Medic has put it a $50 bid. I think that's about it. I think that's all it's really worth. Jeffrey. It's not worth $210. It's not. I can't. Tim put in. Jeffrey, you can put in 85. I mean, this board. You're gonna have. I mean, you could certainly use it for parts, but I don't know. It's not a nice board. 85 is Tim's the high bid for the Gauntlet board. I'm sorry I didn't look at this carefully, guys. It's we're having record sales. Our arcade games are flying out the door. Tim, you are the winner. Oh no, Moeller Medic at the last second Now, whenever that happens, if somebody bids at the last second, it resets the counter to 20. Tim has put in 95. Jeffrey!
Can I delete it?
Do you really want it, Jeff? Are you here?
Somebody must have hacked his account.
Jeff, do you really want it for 220? Okay. Well, thank you, Jeff. I'm looking at the comments. Jeff, can you type in the chat that that's what you wanted to pay for this? We're waiting. Jeffrey, you must be there, young man. Oh, Paul's here, and John, and Neil from Australia. If Neil's from Australia, that means it must be 8 in the morning? Yeah, 8 in the morning. Okay, we should give him a hat with that. Okay, well, we'll move on to the next item. Thank you. Thank you very much. I just don't think that's worth it. We have 4 used pinball mylars. And this is we have a minimum bid of $35. I'm going to show you. They're used, but they're not wrecked or anything. But you have to make a decision yourself. The Demolition Man, yeah, see that? Now, Demo Man looks initially fine, but if you spin it around, it has, I don't know whether they're like pot marks or what. What do you think they are? Do you think they're burn marks? No, they're not. They're from the reverse side. When I hold it up to the light, actually, we can like this. You can see spots where the little hammers are. So, okay. Now, the Getaway is fine, except it's filthy. I mean filthy. This is as clean as the one my competitor sells. That's how he sends his stuff out. There are a couple little spots here where the stuff is away. Steve Ritchie's The Getaway. Now here's an odd one. I found this upstairs. This was Gottlieb's last alphanumerical game before Stupid Mario Brothers came out. And it's got a couple of tears down here. Somebody did some repair, mylar on it, and somebody took a bite out of it up here. But the colors are very nice. It's certainly good for the wall. And finally, lastly, we have a Frank Thomas The Big Hurt. We just sold one. It was magnificent. Oh, and you wanted it. Chris wanted the... Oh. Well, we took this out of it and put a brand new one in it. So this is actually in decent shape. But since we had a new one, I put a new one in. So start the countdown. Happy Stitches Embroidery. Hey, they're the ones that gave us our beautiful hats. Do you have a one that has the side? It's it's printed on the side. No, that's in the front. See, there should be one there printed on the side. We have 4 seconds left. Happy Stitch is going to be the winner, I think. Got the 4 for... Yes. And look, this is what Happy Stitches sent to us. Isn't that really nice? This beautiful hat. Can you zoom in?
I can.
And Terry, can you find the Happy Stitches Facebook page? Because they don't do one single things, but they'll do a lot of stuff at once. So there it is, right there.
There you go, Todd.
That's beautiful. We need TNT patches. I'll get the first one. Yes, you will, Chris. All right, she's going to switch over. No, it should be below, honey. No, not there. Look in the... Yeah, I made a title card up for Happy Stitches already. It should be in alphabetical order. How miserable. I'm going to rate them a letter. There it is. Here it is. So there they are. Here is their logo. And they will make lots of hats for you and other things too. So go on their Facebook page. It was very nice of them, and it was very kind of him to do these for us. And there we are. Oops, there we are. Bruce, isn't it nice? Don't. I think anybody would look nice in this, eh? It's very nice hat. So our next item, and we already have people bidding on them, are pinball.
Pinball flyers.
These are the flyers?
Rubbers.
No, these are the rubbers.
Oh.
The
Are they
back.
just rubbers?
Hope not, but it.
There's 120 brand new pinball rubbers.
You're excited.
We haven't had these offered for a couple times. These are mainly going to be for you if you have a mechanical game, because a lot of them are gigantic. The only smaller rubber is this size here. It's a 3/4 inch. The next size is 3 inches. Now, whoever guesses the price, either right on or right above, will win it. So they're brand new. Everybody's been happy with them. We had a bunch of sets. It looks like it will sell. And here's the surprise. The buyer, in fact, is Pinball Spy. I wanted $35 for him. So he won them for $35. I could have gotten $50. No, but that's the fun, isn't it? Oh, I didn't see it. See, I have all this help. Isn't this wonderful?
Those cost us $75. Why are you letting them go so cheap?
That's true. Anyway, next item. We have to look. You're going to bid on these too, aren't you, young man?
Thinking about the manuals over there.
What? Can I have the flyers?
Maybe. There you
Does anybody want our flyers? Yes, you do. We have a reserve of $25. We did sell that, yes.
go. No, I was giving you the paperclip for the flyers.
Oh, the paperclip. So what we have is Independence Day. It's a 2-sided flyer. Okay. Now, that was folded, but not by us. I prefer my flyers folded
Crumbled.
rather than rolled. Here's one you're just going to go nuts for. Buddy Bear. Buddy Bear. Oh, who doesn't want Buddy Bear? All right, I have to have I have to have a candy crane in there, a real candy crane. Now here's some trivia. The brats pictured are the manufacturer's kids, and his see, so he got his kids in the picture. God, who does that? Well, I have. Here's a double one, a double wide. So we have a pool table here, and look, a chance for the $25,000 tournament promotion. Unfortunately, that promotion ran out, I think, 40 years ago. The Big Hurt, look! The Big Hurt. This will teach you a lesson, Chris, for falling asleep at the switch. Okay? Cue Ball Wizard. A 2-sided one. Boy, this is a fun game. This is John Norris's. I think that's his best game. Although I did like Lights, Camera, Action. Champion Pub. Everybody says, how come you didn't do a video on it? I said, we only had 2. And they came and went before I did videos. It looks like D. Langston is the high bidder, and it will sell for $30 so far. Godzilla. And this is the original horrible Sega one. Oh, God, was it awful. God, what a piece of crap this was.
You are trying to sell that, right?
Junk. The game stunk. We kept thinking that the Godzilla would move. It just sat there. Nothing happened. The game did nothing. It had one magnet on it, 64 computer-controlled light bulbs, and a kick-out hole. The flyer is beautiful. The best thing is the meanest, greenest game on the street with dollar signs. Wrong! It made $1 a week. Nobody wanted to play it. What a piece of crap. Now, here's an oddball one. Harley Davidson, but it's the Bally Midway one. Bally Midway. And it's... how could you make a pinball machine without a ramp? How can you make a pinball machine without a ramp? There's no ramps on the Bally Midway one. Not one. Road Show. Red and Ted's, of course. Red and Ted's Road Show. Technical marvel, but never made money. It was a disaster, actually. But never made money. Everybody wants it now, but boy, rebuilding Red and Ted. Oh.
The eyes don't work.
Rebuilding Red and Ted.
You thought Rudy was bad.
Yeah, Rudy is one. Now you have two. And finally, Stern's World Poker Tour. This is the first game using their new computer, I believe, right? The Sammy? I think it was. I'm wrong on that, I'm sure. I think it was. The first one with a lithium battery. That's right. I was looking for something to confirm that. Don't know. Nothing there to confirm. Anyway, there we have it. Was it the Sammy? I don't remember now. Isn't that awful? Anyway, Terry, the bidding, she started the bidding, and D. Langston, you are buying these for $50. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it, don't we?
Yeah!
Now, has anybody, I would love it if somebody would bring me a slice of the sausage pizza. I would, wouldn't you like to see that happen?
Absolutely.
Now, the next board,
See if you can eat it in one bite.
I could. The next board requires this. Can you zoom Mr. Camera out? We are in tight. You keep going all the way out. Somebody defaced my picture. My picture's at a cockeyed angle. Okay. Now, back in the good old days, some nice people at a company called 2-Bit Score in Texas, they made this Super ABC board. It was extremely clever. You took all your ROMs out, and you updated it to this board. And there's a satellite board connected with a cable. I've been hand-given a slice of Chris's delicious pizza. Thank you.
Spit on it, did you?
We're up to 139 viewers. Yes, we are. Todd likes a sausage fest.
Sounds like a video game.
Lenny, you didn't have to agree.
Not a movie?
It was.
Anyway, here's the deal. This was in a game that got traded, and we converted it to a multicade. The board keeps resetting. I didn't try to look into it. To be honest with you, I didn't. Now, what's unique is it has Clay Calgill's goofy little adapter board, which is very clever. He made these little boards to replace the satellite boards. Every time we tried this, it just kept resetting. Now, wouldn't it be neat if it worked this time? We've had that happen.
Doesn't
What-
look like it.
Is it resetting?
It's gibberish.
Gibberish? It's resetting. Can you move Mr. Camera over? Because, see, nobody can enjoy that.
You really want to show them that.
Mr. Cameraman. So there it is. It is loading. Just like the Pac-Man games, this is how they load. It gets that far and then stops. So, something on the board obviously is not resetting. I will tell you the Super ABC board, it gave you 16 different games of Pac-Man and held the high scores, was really great. And the kit used to sell for $250 from 2-Bit Score, and you put it on your Miss Pac-Man board. The board is clean. We haven't done anything to it. It was even fixed by Eldorado Games at some point. It's got their sticker on it.
Really?
Yes, the Eldorado
That's
Corporation.
worth money all by itself.
Thank you. We have, is this a buy it now? This is, it's a buy it now. So I'm going to put a price up. Will anybody out there pay me $75 for this board? Nobody wants it. If the board worked, I'd get $250.
We'll include a slice of pizza with it.
This is really
eaten
good.
by Todd.
I'm enjoying this. Nobody wants to try it one more time, and then we're done. Nobody wants this board.
Back on the shelf, Todd.
It's a
Try again
bargain.
later.
I guess we'll try again later. So the board resets, but it's got that expensive board on it. It's clean as a whistle. That's not good enough. So therefore, it remains unsold, and we'll move on to the next item.
How did they ever come up with clean as a whistle?
I did. That's my saying.
I don't know. Whistles aren't very clean. You
They
got
aren't?
spit all over them.
That makes them clean. Anyway, infamous Cheesehead says we can hear you chew. Phil, you missed a lot. Nobody's buying my garbage.
Oh, we got plenty more trash in that country.
All right, we have a package of 2 Miss Pac-Man boards. Okay, they are clean. These came out of games we took in trade. And the deal is, each one has a little problem. Invisible oh, this board powers up. Now, this one's a neat one. The board powers up. You can play the game, but there are no characters, no moving characters on the telescreen. Okay. So, as you'll notice the advertising screen. See? It says with Blinky, but they're not there. Nobody's there. Blinky, Inky, Dinky, and Winky. Now, if you play the game and you start it, I can hear myself, but I can't see myself. I must be in a corner or something. So anyway, that's board 1. Can you figure it out? Maybe you can. Who knows? Okay, and board number 2,
The next one under.
next one down, also has a problem. We're selling them both together. So they're basically $50 for the pair. That's $25 a board. Retro Game with Hopper, that's Retro Gaming. That is Todd. And he is willing to give me $25 cash for these. Before I sell them for $25 cash, I'll run over them with my car tire. Well, we got 30. Now look here. This one plays, but look, do you see these funny characters that come on the screen? Isn't that odd? They're like soldiers. So when you play the game, you got these random characters on the screen. You see?
You're going to need all them Pac-Man for all them good.
So anyway, that's the problem. And I did not research to figure out what it could be. I didn't do that. So I didn't say, oh, I could probably fix this. I'm not interested. So anyway, start the countdown. J.W. Williams is going to be walking away with these for $55 because it did reach the reserve of $50. Does anybody want to offer a $6? Cassandra, she is my Bronze Age lady. She has offered us $60. So, Cassandra, you are the winner right now. Oh, nope. Sinistan has jumped in. Sinistan wants the 2 boards for $65.
The bidding war.
The bidding war has stopped. So it looks like Sinistan has won. $65 for the 2 Pac-Man boards. Oh, wrong person. I handed it to the wrong person. I should know this by now. Now, I got in this board. It was working. And now it's not. It's a Crapcom Stupid Buster Brothers. And it has a green screen. It worked. Everything works until it doesn't. I love that when people call. Well, it's worked for 25 years, and then when we turned it on, it didn't. And I said, yes. Things work, and then they don't. Now, will this be the lucky one? I don't think it will because we tried this numerous times. But Super Buster Brothers is a very rare game. That is what comes on the screen. Now, there's a pulse. Let me show you something. When you first turn it on, the green pops on. So there is some kind of logic running a little bit. There's no battery on this. Oh, there is a battery on it.
There you go.
Oh, God. Does that mean the battery of death? Alex is the high bidder for 20. Terry, why don't you start? Oh, she did. See, I said, Terry, why don't you start? And she only heard the why don't, and then she started it. It looks like no one wants our wretched board.
But it's
So-
very ecologically correct. It's green.
That is, you know what? Bruce makes sense. Can you start the countdown one more time, Terry, and then we'll move on? We're up to 155 now, and you know we're already up to item 13. So we are approaching, we're not approaching the half. No, we are approaching the halfway mark. We're making good time. Ah, we got the $35 reserve digital confusion. By the way, our next show is April the 3rd. We're going to wait a month. If prices were real high, I might not wait, but there's no point. We're having fun, though. And all these volunteers.
Don't forget about your pinball show. You were signing autographs.
That's right. We did sell it.
Digital.
It sold to digital. Thank you, digital. I do have I should mention now, Terry, find Texas on the screen, on your sources. There's a title that says Texas. All right. Now, this is coming right here. See that right there?
Texas.
Texas Pinball Festival. I decided to do it literally on Thursday.
I was going to say, does Texas know?
Well, when I called, I said, is there any chance
And they said, Todd who?
I can stay, at the hotel? And he said they have, quote, we have extra rooms reserved for celebrities.
So I guess the answer was no.
No, Bruce.
Who does he sit next to on the plane? That's the guy I want to meet.
Well, the round trip ticket was $600, but I had to pay another $165 to get an aisle seat going down and coming back because there is no way they're going to stuff me in between two people.
Oh, I bet they could.
I have to be able to sit on the see, Bruce, you sit on the row and I can ooze out into the aisle, and my leg can lay in the aisle. So when they move their little drink carts down, I can trip them.
Well, that'll help.
So,
Celebrities
however, I have a room in the hotel. Now I will have to I understand it's a long walk from the hotel to the convention.
Are you in like row 26 or something on the plane?
No, I'm up front. I'm in row 11.
Ooh,
I was
maybe
able
you
to
had
pick
pay
my-
the extra money.
No, the rows 11 to 20 were the same price. It was pretty awful. But what am I going to do? It's 4 hours, and a big fat man on a plane for 4 hours is not going to make it.
Where is this festival located?
In Texas, Dallas,
Texas.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Oh.
I mean, we're going to have a fine time.
Maybe I can convince my company to send me to the main office. Then I won't have to pay.
I found that.
Where'd the other one go?
I don't know. This place, we're going nuts here. We're so busy. 7 days a week. There's so many games sold. We're trying to get stuff knocked out. You've been watching. By the way, you've been watching this clock. Do you see this? This is the last item of the night. It's a very rare one because the man pulls the bell back and forth. So it's kind of neat because the The conductor, I should say. The conductor is pulling the little bell back and forth, and it lights up, so it has the light. I did some research. It was made in the late 40s. It's all metal. It's very heavy, and there's a single bulb in it that lights it. Actually, it looks like there's another one back here. I wonder if that's another bulb back here that I didn't know about.
Bubble.
Double bubble, right? Double bubble. So it's kind of neat. So there's another little box. You know what? Get a little screwdriver. See what's behind that compartment. Get a little straight screwdriver. We'll take a peek. Anyway, we're up to our next item. So if you want to come to the Texas show, I'll be signing autographs there, and I have to actually send them a picture. They're going to put me in as a surprise guest, and maybe I'll win the Twippy. I better win a Twippy. Does it have a fart sound? I think it does.
Can you buy those on eBay?
The Twippy?
Yeah.
I'll have to, just in case. Let me see. This is what we were hoping to make tonight, but we're not.
How small? Real baby?
That's perfect. I think it is. Well, I was curious. See that little screw there? Let's see if it's. I think it's small enough.
You got your little screwdriver kit right next to it there.
Oh God, I should point these out. Now, do you see these? Can you zoom in? Listen, let me tell you a little bit of warning.
Don't buy stuff
If
like
those sails, the little sails that pop up on your Facebook, they're fake. They advertise 3 complete toolkits. There's a third one around here, okay, stocked with tools, and it was $15 shipped. So I ordered them, and I got 3 of these tiny little boxes. So it was truth in advertising. I just didn't think they were cheats and bastards.
I saw one today. You could buy a full 20-piece set of those Milwaukee power tools for like $65.
Well, don't. Somebody else here ordered something for Halloween. It was supposed to be a blow-up thing. It was $35, and it didn't look anything like the picture they got.
They usually don't.
They were really upset. It's just a word of warning. I'm just curious what's behind this door. No, nothing. It's just a compartment. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll put that back on. Yeah, just the inside. There is a lever to stop him from moving the bell. So there's a little lever you can stop so the bell stops. But anyway, that'll be later. Mr. Camera is all way in.
It's fun looking at your expression.
I should play the... Oh, yes, Cowboy Brad says, get the crying game song ready. I'm never going to win anything. Anyway, we're up to the next item. I know. We got to move on. We're already on the next... Oh, gosh, we're going through 6 arcade video game marquees. 3 are brand new.
Would you like them one at a time?
One at a time. We're going to sell 6 of these.
These are good stuff.
This is Bally Sente's Night Stalker. That's the one with the gun. Okay? It is it's flexible. This is an NBA Jam. Tournament edition, of course. And it's still in good shape. There's some fade over here. Actually, you know what? I think that was a customer. I think that was the vendor's logo that fell off of it. This is brand new. Can you believe a brand new VS Baseball? It's a sticker. It still has the sticky crap on the back. D. Langston has already met the reserve, which was 30. This is a Cinematronics World Series. But no, I was looking at the back. It's stuck on top of an Astro Invader. I didn't even notice that. So,
Doubly more valuable.
well, Astro Invader, remember that? That was the Stern game. But the Astro Invader is wrecked anyway. But anyway, that's World Series. The next 2 are brand new. This is a phrase craze. Merritt's phrase craze still has the sticker on the front. There's just some minor surface scratches. Now, I will tell anybody that buys one of these, you squirt Windex on this, and then you roll it like this with your finger. And the old sticky stuff, I was going to say the
We're on live.
wrong word. The sticky stuff will come off. And lastly, a Trivia Whiz made by the same company. You can actually, if I hold it up to the light, you can see. Wait a minute, let me lower it. There you are. See, Trivia Whiz. It's very colorful, actually. Start the countdown, Terry. I'm going to hold this one up to the light. The phrase craze were kits, and so many games got converted to these games, and they made money for about 2 or 3 years, and they kept some companies in business. But, of course, everybody wishes the games were what they were and not what they got converted to. Acid Rain has raised the price to $45, and he is in Canada. So we would have to ship these to him. So he's willing to spend the cash to send them to Canada. So they must be worth more money, right? Bruce, I was hoping.
Buy that stuff in Canada.
Acid Rain is the winner. Thank you, Michelle. Isn't Michelle great? Aren't I great? 3 power supplies. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Our policy is to put a brand new power supply in every piece of every restored game we sell. So we take these out. These are actually like new. These are screw terminal. They absolutely work 100%. That's 1, and then these 2 are identical. And they're nice and clean, nice bright silver. So we have 3. Now, this is the one where we have come up with a price for the 3. You have to guess it. Now, if any of you are interested in, you're not really interested in bidding tonight, this is the time to put a low bid in so you'll be part of our giveaway at the end of tonight. So you can put in 0, you can put $5, you can put $10. You're not going to win it. But if you want to be part of it, but remember, to be part of it, you have to be present at the end. The only people that can win without being present are people that have won something already, because we would be shipping it in the box they're winning it in. So we right now have a bunch of bids up there. I think our high bid is $15. No, I think we have a $30 one in now. So we are asking a certain price. Terry has started the countdown. Whoever guesses the price right on or right above it. Now, it would be right above it because there'd be a $10 gap. The bids are always in $5 increments. Terry, did anyone win? Let's see. Yes, we have a win. The winner is Molar Medic. Thank you very much, Molar. You are the winner of our 3. Oops, wrong. I turned the wrong way. See, I go this way, and I go that way. And you know, we are up to 150 viewers. Now, last time, a month ago, you know, we had I think 189. Yeah, so we're not anywhere near it. I guess and it was a whole month. Have you noticed the best offer sales have died? Nobody, it doesn't seem like there's any interest anymore. Oh, Terry, I need you to change the words in this. It's 3 full-size ones.
What's up, Timmy?
The stern boards. Is Timmykins here? Oh, Timmy. Hey, baby. Yes, they're all 3 full-size. I couldn't find a small one. I looked everywhere. What we did is we sold, this one actually came out of the Lightning. We sold Bally Midway games. When we put LEDs in them, we put brand new lamp driver boards in, and we pull these out. These are clean. There's a good chance every single transistor works. I'm not 100% sure, but they were working fine when we pulled them out of the game. These are not basket cases. There's no acid. There's no cold solder connections. So they're nice and clean. Silver Bull has the high bidder on this. And there's a full-size Bally, and then these are the slightly smaller Stern. but they have the same parts in them. Start the countdown, Terry, please. We have a high bid of 50. So that is under $20 a board, right? 18 a board. Yes, if you have a game you're going to send to the auction or you don't want to put LEDs in it, these are the perfect choice. And there's still a lot of boards out there like that. Silverball, you are the winner. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Michelle. See, Chris, see how things move so smoothly? This is all because of two things. Me, my greatness, and my daughter, Terry. And then with the likes of my Bruce operating Mr. Camera, and then Pete and Michelle operating, they're supplying me with my needs.
Is it hard to be that great?
And, people can put thumbs down now, but nobody can see how many. Oh, my games. Oh.
Save the Tron.
Oh.
Tron has been saved. Well, we're up to the Willis. Okay, we're up to the overlays. Some of them. Okay, we'll move Tron out of the way. There's a lot of interest in the Tron marquee. It's always good to have her. Oh, by the way, my Timmy will be joining us along with Brother Tom and Bearded Steve. Did you have fun with us? Last night we did the live video. We had a lot of fun with that, didn't we? You didn't watch it.
I was at the horror convention.
He was at the horror convention. And who was there? It was in Allentown.
Yeah, the PA Horror Con. There were quite a few celebrities there.
But they didn't ask for me.
Yeah, you're pretty horrible in your own right.
Oh. Okay, we have 3 overlays. I went upstairs. These are brand new old stock. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous Sega overlay. I don't know what game it would have been. It would have been a Sega video game. It is brand new. It is perfect. And down here in the corner, it still has the number they assigned to it at Eastern Music. These came from either Eastern or State Sales. I'm not sure. But they had it on their shelf to sell. Okay, this is a real, I can't believe, a Sega Champion Baseball, an original. And it's unusual because there's stock numbers on the back because I didn't even think they would make replacement ones. There is storage problems in the corner here. However, I think if you put this under a piece of glass, a glass in between it, and heated it with a hairdryer, this issue may fix itself. And lastly, Cassandra's the high bidder so far. An actual very nice Willis Asteroids Deluxe or Asteroids Deluxe overlay with the same storage issue up here in the corner. So these are not perfect. The one is perfect. The Sega is perfect. Oh my gosh. Is that a train coming about to hit me? What a horrible phone ring. Who would have a ringer like that?
He does.
My God. Chuck wants to put this on his fridge.
Oops.
Well, we could. Cassandra, you're the high bidder. We're going to start the countdown. So there's a couple storage issues on the Willis and also on this. But the other one is perfect, the Sega. And if Cassandra, if that's the only thing you're winning, we can ship it in a roll. By the way, once again, don't worry about shipping. We'll bill you everything together, and if there's a refund on the shipping, we'll give it to you. Thank you, Cassandra, for bidding. People have been buying from us. You know, this is our 49th sale. 49 of these things. We've been together and having fun.
There's so much junk we're still on that.
We still have a lot more to get rid of. Bruce, turn the camera and show that side.
Really? And this is only part of it.
Oh my gosh, we got so much garbage.
And you can't see the floor.
This is just one room. This is just one room.
The Lindbergh child is in there. Who are you kidding?
He's in there.
Now,
So is Hoffa.
Oh, this is the fun stuff.
look. This,
This takes 20 minutes.
you little witch.
Hey, she's got to go.
What a
Come on.
witch.
Wow.
She's because I sing. This is a fun part.
Oh, he
We
sings. No, I'm
this
outta here,
comes
too.
with this case, and you put your records in this, and inside this are some wonderful records.
No.
Look how nice and neat you store your records. You could take your record player to the beach and carry this case and unclip it
Do you remember?
and see the
Do
records.
you remember when cars you could put a record player in a car?
Yes, the record player, they actually had 45 RPM records in your car. The problem was
Get a bus,
don't
get it.
you don't leave it out on the seat, because when you get back from the hot car,
Yeah.
it'll be melted. Okay, what makes these records unique, as we showed before, they're like brand new. Some of them we don't think were ever even played. The Essex, Are You Going My Way? I don't know who that is. Easier said than done.
Well,
I've
then
never
you
heard of
can't
that
sing
one.
them if you don't know the song.
I know, I can't sing that one. Biz Marquee.
Business.
Just a Friend. His big hit. It's brand new. It's never been played.
I've met him.
Not only have you met him, we sold games to him.
Yeah.
He used to buy from us. He bought a bunch of stuff from him, and we delivered. He lived in Jersey. Real nice man.
In fact, Chris is upset.
Uh-oh. I still haven't gotten rid. No, there are more. I've got plenty of records. I'll never get rid of the records.
Next.
We have plenty of records, but this time we only. How many are we offering tonight?
60?
Is it 60?
Yep.
Yeah.
It does say 60, right?
Counted them.
Yeah, it was 50.
Who counted them?
50.
Oh, it's
We lied. It's 50.
50 of
it's 50. Wait a minute, Terry, change it to 50, because that's why I didn't understand, because this batch. So it's 50 records.
Yeah. You couldn't fit any more in that case.
Rick
Well,
James. Right, this is a 50 record case.
Yep. There you go.
All right, so Rick James, The Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody. Okay, The Irishman, Surfin' Bird, and King of the Surf. And look, it did belong to Lenny Gates. He was the owner. Oh, and look, look, it's so precious. Terry Gates put her little sticker on here
She has
with
a lot
some
of those.
tape. Terry Gates, this belonged to her. She never played it. Why would you put her sticker on? She never played the darn thing.
Oh, there's your
People, I don't know. She's probably dead. Dead as a door now. Dusty Springfield. Now there's one. Once upon a time and only want to be with you. The Beach Boys. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help. And then of course we have
Is this my turn to
the Marvelettes. Little bit of sympathy, a little bit of love. But the big hit is You're a Remedy. I don't recall hearing that. Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. Where do all the hippies meet? South Street, South Street.
Hey, how about the next time we have records, we bring in Tammy and have her sing.
The Zombies. She's not there. I don't think I remember that one. Sam Cooke. Somebody have mercy. Somebody have mercy on me. The Animals are doing The House of the Rising Sun. There is a house.
Next.
It's the 2-minute and 58-second version. The Supremes. When the lifeline. Oh no, this must be the hit. Standing at the Crossroads of Love. Oh, here's a picture disc. The Beatles.
This goes on for
A Hard Day's Night, and I Should Have Known Better. And look, this is an old one. It's an old one. Okay. Dusty Springfield does Do Re Mi and Wishin' and Hopin' and what's the rest of it? All right, here's a Cher song. All I Really Want to Do. It's arranged and produced by Sonny Bono. And the flip side is I'm Gonna Love You. Rick James again. This is a different one. She blew my mind. It's better than blowing your brains out. The Shangri-Las Shout.
Wow.
Elvis. Look, it's an RCA Victor label. Oh, and look what's coming soon. Roustabout, the movie. That's right. So that puts this record. This is a vintage one. It's like brand new.
About 2/3 of those are good stuff.
2/3? What about Brenda Lee?
That was one of the dogs.
Oh, how about the Angels? My boyfriend's back. My boyfriend's back. Surf City. These are nice to have these pictures. Look, we got another one. Connie Francis. If My Pillow Could Talk. My Pillow would not be happy. It would not be saying a lot of nice things. Rock Me in the Cradle of Love. This is Lee Sharp. D.D. Sharp. Did I say? And look, the Limbo Rock, Chubby Checker, and Let's Twist Again.
Hey, let's put that on and see how far you can go. How low can you
Oh,
go?
and gosh, and even printed right on it. Here, look. Can you zoom in on this? They couldn't even release it in stereo. It is, in fact, it's in mono.
I don't think they
But
had
the record
stereo back in the
record is brand new. This is nice. Isn't it nice? Now, Joseph Patton says, if one of them is standing outside a broken phone booth with money in my hands by the primitive radio gods, and I will bid $1 zillion.
No, sorry.
Wait a minute. Here it is. It's standing outside. Oh, Molar Medic, thank you very much. That was very nice. Please remember to put a 42-year sticker in my power supply box. Okay, yes, I will. I have to remember to do that.
Write it down.
Write it down.
I have to write that down. Make a note of that. Put a little, is the 42-year sticker, I think it's back on Robbie's desk. This is Joe Cocker. So we're done this half. I did want to tell you while I put these away.
That's it?
No, half the record so far. I still have another half. Now listen, Robbie that works for me, he's actually the one that boxes everything for us. Thursday he left work. I paid him, and he left. And at 3:30, because his bowling league was that night. Robbie's a champion bowler. He's a 300 bowler. He bowled professionally. When he picked up the bowling ball Thursday night, he had a brain aneurysm. And they told his wife that night or the next morning that he would never walk again. He's going to be in a wheelchair. Now, they don't know my Robbie. He's not going to put up with that stuff. So we're hoping very much that Robbie will be good. He'll be okay. So that was Robbie that boxes everything. That means you two are going to have to come in and box stuff. How am I going to get all this crap sent out?
I'll be here Wednesday.
She'll be here Wednesday. There we go.
Here's the 42-year sticker.
And there's the 42. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a piece of masking tape. And can you tape this on top of the silver power supplies?
Okay.
Good. Thank her. This is Mrs. Michelle did that for us. That was very kind of us.
Let me tell you,
See, isn't that service?
your competitor
And
anything.
my competitor, he wants me dead.
Right.
Him and his boyfriend want me dead. Now, this is the Chipmunks song, Alvin and the Chipmunks. David Seville's on the other side, not the Chipmunks, oddly enough. This record is not brand new, but it's good. Ricky Nelson, Poor Little Fool. Don't Leave Me This Way. These are odd holders. Elvis Presley, I Need Your Love Tonight. And A Fool Such as Thee or something. There we go. We have to move on. We have to keep going here. Crazy Love, Paul Anka. Neil Sedaka. That's I Must Be Dreaming. I guess I must be. An old Cadence record, the Everly Brothers. The Spinners. Heaper Jeebers.
Big hit.
Was that a hit? Oh, okay. Creep. Fabian, now he's a hit. Oh gosh, the Ronettes. Oh, she just passed away. Tedesco and Pittman. Be my baby. Be my baby, little baby.
There's a Darlene Love record in the mix there somewhere.
A Darlene Love. Chubby Checker. Hookah Tuka and Lodal Lou.
That's he was getting near the end of his career.
That was the end on that, wasn't it? We're almost done, guys. Barry Manilow. Who put the bomb? No, Barry Mann. This is this is an old one. And once again, Terry's got her little sticker on that witch. Connie Stevens. She was so proud of her record collection, he never played them. Frankie Avalon, True Love, and Married. Ugh, not a good institution. Eddie Gorm. This must be the hit side because she wrote her name Terry Gates on this. Can't Get Over the Bossa Nova. So that must have been the hit side because she got her sticker on that side. Navy Blue by Diane Renee. I never heard of her, unfortunately. Al Casey. Surfin' Hootenanny.
Told you we threw some stinkers in there.
The Exciters. Hard Way to Go. Yeah, it's a hard way to go, baby. See? I could have been selling these, and Lenny says Barry Manifold, and Chuck says Paul Anker. The Marcells. Al Casey. We're almost done here. Jimmy Rogers.
Why are you selling these? You could do a whole show just being a DJ and playing.
Bimbo Moby. Bimbo
His
Moby.
marquee.
Boy, Bimbo Moby. The Raindrops. I have very little pleasure in my miserable life. The Orleans. Crossfire. That must have been the hit, Crossfire. I was clean shaven. The California Sun by the Rivieras. And the final record that'll make you buy it is The Hooch by the Pixies 3. All three of them are dead now. And on the back, there's all these other hits you can buy. Look. So go ahead. Start the count. Oh, she already started the countdown. DJ Alex, you're going to win this whole pile of records for $85.
And the case.
And the case. And the case. You got it. 50 wonderful records for $85. Thank you, sir.
Good deal.
I think it's great. Most of them are like new. Most of them are like brand new.
And a few are actually hits.
A few. There were a lot of hits in there, baby.
I told you there's about
And
2/3
two
of them
Elvises.
were good ones.
And picture discs, too. The Hard Day's Night from the 60s, original. Now, we're up to our next thing. We only have 155 watching. It just must be a lousy night for
Your singing chased a lot of them.
Mortal Kombat won't chase people away. Look, a working Mortal Kombat 1 board. And we have this priced low. Oh, it already passed the... this does not... Of course, the soundboard is separate. It does not include it. Just this board. There we go. It's loading. Okay, we'll let it go through the whole test screen. Nothing comes up missing or wrong. And I can look. Elvis Parsley. And Stone Commander is here. Good evening, young man. Need a shout out to Jeff. Which Jeff?
My brother Jeff, he's watching.
Brother Jeff. We're shouting out.
He said he couldn't make it. He's going to come visit you.
You better. Hopefully you won't bring your gun and kill me.
That's Brother Steve.
Being the paper of the Matrix Shadowrunner. What's that? Now you have what's that mean? That would be a good record. Immortals on disc. I don't think we'll ever get that. Anyway, here we got our screen. So the board is running. Let me bring up some credits. Oh, I think I had to turn the brightness up a little bit. There we go. So there we go. I'm trying to see which button. Am I hitting the right buttons to start? There we go. No, start the countdown, Terry. So Immortal 1 board, clean as a whistle. All you'll have to do is add the soundboard to it. Or once again, if you have a Mortal Kombat, you should wrap this up and put it inside it for that one awful day when your board fails. Especially if you're in a flat rate arcade. A lot of people are at flat rate arcades now. You can zoom the camera back, sir. A lot of the flat rate arcades are coming out now. People are putting these games in. Play one price. I pioneered it back in 87. I started the flat rate arcade idea with my parties. And, pay one price, play all you want for 1 hour, 2 hours, and it's now caught on. Back to the Arcade is one place. Where's that located?
That is in Lehigh Valley, Allentown, South.
Allentown, Back to the Arcade. There's near us is the Game is Afoot. That's in Warrington.
Mm-hmm.
The Morristown Game Vault is in Morristown. In Haddonfield is the Ram Arcade. I missed some. Pinball Parlor. It was pinballs mostly. And then
Pinball Gallery.
The Pinball Gallery, which is mostly pinballs, but he does have some videos. And then the Asbury Park. Joe, you are the winner. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. 200 for Joe. There we go. So there are a lot of these wonderful flat rate arcades that are popping up everywhere. Everywhere. We now have a Mortal Kombat 2 board that works perfect. It's a double board, so it's the one that has this ride-along board that sits on the top. And this, of course, needs a soundboard, too. Mortal 1 and 2 had a separate soundboard. I sold all the Mortal Kombat 2 and 1 boards in our last auctions. I had so many of them. We were selling them, and they sold for about $100 each. That was the ride-along price for the boards. But I don't have any left, unfortunately. There's none left. So let me turn the brightness down a little bit. There we go. So this is loading. So, yes, Malvern, that's right. A PCB. What is your favorite Mortal Kombat character? Oh, I don't know.
Liu Kang.
That's your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. What is Meeping Peen? The paper of the Matrix. So why does he keep writing that? Is it nice price? So anyway, we have 230. Oh, start the countdown, Terry. J.D. Williams. No, we.
Baraka's character.
Oh, that's your that's his character. Okay. And Knife Hand's good to play. I don't know. We have 300 by J.W. Williams. That's our high offer now. The countdown, our camera resets, not the camera, the timer resets when somebody puts a bid in. We have 305 by Digital Confusion. The Mortal Kombat boards are very popular. I have a beautiful Mortal Kombat for sale in the showroom. An original unit with beautiful side art. We had sold it years ago. We just took it in trade. It's beautiful. So if anybody's looking for a nice one, it's $2,500. So, nice, as clean as a whistle. Beautiful picture, gorgeous picture. $350 for J.W. Williams. Appreciate all of you bidding tonight. Once again, we'll send you a bill at the end. Is it done? Thank you. Who was the winner, Terry?
Both for JW.
J.W. Oh, J.W. bought both. Thank you, J.W. We're on page 4 of 5. So we already did page 1, 2, and 3. Now we're on 4 of 5. We're now at 162 viewers. So we finally got up to 162. Now, here's something most unusual. This is pre-creased. You're going to ask me what that is. It's the oddest thing. Bally Midway creased this. They actually punched in. I'm going to show you. I need Bruce's ass assistance. I want you to look here. Do you see that? I'm going to see that there's a crease there, and I'm going to lift it up, and there's a one at the bottom along the edge. And you can actually see the crease on this side. It was something very unusual. So you had to start so it would stick. See, the key was this darn thing would stick. This is absolutely an original from years ago. Okay, and I had several of these. I had a cocktail table set too, but it's time to get rid of them. So I have this available. It's on that nice material, the real overlay material. Tony has the high bid. We're going to start the countdown. It's counting down as fast as it can. Tony, I think you're going to be the bidder. Tony is going to visit me with little Penny. Are you out there, Pennykins? Chuck wants to put this on his fridge, too. You know, Chuck, your wife would throw you out of the house. Bonk. Sinistan has the high bid at 55. They wouldn't put up with that, young man. Wait a minute. Who turns the bait? You are on. Yes, Earl is on. See, Earl, you probably logged in the wrong name. Terry, did you check to see if anybody tried to?
Yep.
Okay. I kept up right up until the end. So it looks like we got a new bid. 80. Okay, Jeff has put it at 85. So this is a burger time. 85 is the new bid. What a great game. When it came out, it was a hit. It really was. It made money, and then it stopped, and half the burger times got converted to other games. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. The burger times, they painted over the burger and everything. It was a mess. And they became trivia whizzes and things and everything under the sun. We have 8
I love these old
Bronze Age. Yes, these old games, you're going to see 8 Bronze Age. Bronze Age. Penny says hi. Thank you. So she is watching. All right. These are, we decided to get this old stuff. This is the Tempest. It's the full manual. It does not have the schematics package, but it is beautiful color.
Are the manuals over here part of it too?
No,
No, I brought them over just in case.
just in case. This is Crazy Climber. The Crazy Climber. This actually does have schematics in it, which is surprising. It's a ride-along. They actually did that. So it was in the manual. The next one is thick. Yeah, baby. Tubbo. No. Lots and lots and lots and lots of fold-out schematics. It is as thick as can be. Turbo with a silver cover. Now here's an odd one. Centauri Locomotion. I think I saw one in all the years I've been alive. And it comes with the ride-along schematics for the cabinet and the power supply and the complete gameless package. I wonder what they mean by that. Complete gameless package. Most odd. Centauri. Big smash hit. Actually, I suppose if we played it now, it would be fun. You know, the old games were always really terrific. The next one is Atari's Breakout. I want to make sure it was a stupid Breakout. It's Breakout with schematics. I mean a ton of them. So it's all there, and it was Key Games. Oh, look at the logo. See, back then, Key Games were owned, and then Atari bought them out. So the Key Games Corporation, they went bankrupt. They got absorbed. Now we have a double manual here. This is Joust.
You get the second part to it.
The drawing set, they actually made it in 2 manuals with the fold-out schematics, but it's got an ugly cover. And then the instruction manual. Why they couldn't put it together is beyond me. Okay? Now, this is an odd one. Thank you. This is Rally X Cabaret Cocktail or Upright. And it comes with not only big, giant fold-out schematics, general instructions for Rally X upright. Remove shipping cleats located on the bottom of the cabinet. Install 4 provided leg levelers to the bottom of the cabinet and level cabinet. They didn't even install them at the factory. You got brand new in the it was like a cloth bag. I opened games up like Space Invaders, some of these older games. The bag is still inside it, never opened. And that's why the bottoms of the cabinets got beat up. Then it tells you about the adjustment switches. It's kind of neat. Very nice. And then the fold-out ride-along schematics. Next one. Last one.
Such a great game.
And this was such a great man for finding it. I said, I need one more Bronze Age game manual. And he picked a winner. Star Castle had booming bass, courtesy of a 8-inch round woofer. Had great sound. Gorgeous, super sharp picture in the center. Okay, it was a tremendous game. Made a lot of money. However, the electronics sucked. Sucked.
Still a great game.
It's a great game, but they didn't build any kind of buffer between the logic board and the monitor. So if the logic board wasn't happy, it could not only blow up, it could blow the monitor up, and vice versa. Could you bring the glass of iced tea? I had a plastic right inside the fridge. Yeah, I'm going to need some water in my big fat mouth. Did you get another slice of pizza? Good. Did you get a slice of pizza courtesy of my Chris?
The stir fry is still keeping me good.
That was very kind of you, Chris, to stuff us.
You don't go hungry here, I'll tell you that.
No, we never do. And Aaron is a high bidder now. Aaron at 80. The countdown has started on these wonderful pack of vintage arcade. Now, if you do some quick math, that's $10 a piece. Cheaper than ever being able to find this on the internet. You would never be able to buy this on eBay because then you had to pay the shipping on each one and all that. I can probably put this in a pouch and ship this cheap. Aaron, you're the winner, young man. $80. Oh, no. We don't. Media mail, never. Media mail, no. And I'm going to tell you why.
There we go.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Tell us why.
Here's why. Because this man shipped me this box of 30-minute Astro Boy episodes, media mail, on September 24th. And they arrived in February.
What? That was September of 2019.
It was COVID. Come on.
That's why you don't use media mail. Okay? I got them at least.
All the weights, all that tape on.
Oh, I have them all sold. There's somebody who wants to buy all the Astro Boys, $100 each. So I'm selling them. They're from season 2.
Color season.
No, black and white. First 2 seasons were black and white. Actually, Astro Boy was on the air since 1956.
Really?
Only the 1962 and 63 season were dubbed in English. Everything else was Japan. No, all Japanese. They only did 100 episodes in English. I'm exhausted from that. That box was heavy. We have another oddball thing. I don't know who is going to want this.
To buy it now?
Yes, this. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Wanna write it down?
Okay, we just have you know what? I was probably not sure what to do with this. Put it in as a regular best offer. Yeah, we thought this is not a buy it now. This is a best offer because I have no idea what this is worth. This is a Cabaret Dig Dug control panel overlay. Now, how many of them did they make? 400? Who in the hell is going to want this? But it's brand new. I don't know what the stamp on the back. I guess that's a product stamp. 79.52. We have no minimum on it because I didn't know what it was worth. Oh, we already have 45 from Ken. Cassandra has jumped up to 65. It's on 3M 469 MP stock. But it's beautiful. It has one tiny, on this side, one tiny crease. But that would disappear on installation, I think. DB is the high bidder. You can start the countdown, Terry. It's definitely an oddity. And I kept it because I kept thinking, I'm going to get a Dig Dug Cabaret in. And I did, but the overlays were nice. So, and Dig Dug, they made 3 versions of Dig Dug. They made the full size, they made the Cabaret, and then the Cabaret Ireland. Oh, and then there's a cocktail. You're right. There's 4 versions of Dig Dug. Great game. Boyce is the high bidder at 100. Games Guy jumped in at 120. And we have 15 seconds to go. I'm surprised it's going this high. But anyway,
They all have games that they needed for it.
I guess, yeah, and nobody makes this. I don't think this is reproed.
Not yet, anyway.
It's nice. I guess not. It's very nice, though.
Probably about
And it did sell.
3
Games Guy. Well, I was very surprised. I thought the Burger Time would have gone for more. But we are now up to... Oh, speaking of Burger Time, we're up to a Burger Time PCB. We tested this board. We tested this circuit board, and it worked when we had a Burger Time here. Now, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you something I bought. I just got this. Let me get it. You see, you could hear me, but you can't see me. I'm wandering around in my office. Here we are. I purchased this. Can you zoom in on this, Bruce?
What the hell is that?
Bruce doesn't even know. What is this? It was $50. Now I'm going to show you the top of it.
Ah.
TNT stamp.
No, this is actually not. It's called an honesty stamp. So I've stamped my logo on there. Now that can wipe off. But there's my logo. So I will guarantee that the board works. There we are. See? There it is.
That looks better than that thing you used to use.
Yes, okay. Honesty stamps. Now, of course, some clodhopper could go out and make this, but I put in a couple of little gadgets in there they won't be able to duplicate too easily. So anyway, I will guarantee it worked. It worked. Actually, wait a minute. The sticker. This sticker is 2009, but then we retested it and we wrote good on it again. I'm going to say a year and a half ago. We had a Burger Time here about a year and a half ago. So I said, let's test it again. So it's clean as a whistle. It does have, look, I want to show you something too. It has the sync wires. See these wires here? That's factory wiring. So it'll sync up to almost any monitor. They did this later. I don't quite know what happened, but they added this wiring for syncing. David Countryman is the high bidder. David, were you happy with your board? Did you get it working? David bought from me a ampliphone with a driver board, not the high voltage. Star Wars ampliphone. They also used it in the game with the trackball, the vector game with the trackball. What is it? But I had one of those power boards, And the 4 transistors, the output transistors, were rusty, but the rest of the board looked good. David, did the board end up working? Because you should have gotten it because I sent it out priority mail. We had the high bidder was sold. It was $250 by J.K. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So I was just curious. David, you missed out on my Burger Time board.
Yeah, but you might like the one coming up now.
He won't?
You might.
Ah, 2 arcade PCBs. Sega's Zaxxon. Uh-oh. And to be determined.
That's a surprise.
It is. I'm surprised. I have to figure out. Excuse me. Do you see it there?
I got the first one. Saxon.
Good.
Can we do this like the competitors? We don't know what it is. We don't know if it works. Yeah,
Well, we could. We could. Let me find the other board because I have it over here. Hold on a second. I forgot to pull it out. This one's missing the top gadget. Here it is.
Mystery board.
That's not it. This is it. There's no mystery here. I thought we had one that said it. Yeah, here it is. It says, what does it say here? Oh gosh, right out of my head. Quarterback, yeah. Bad football. Quarterback. Hold on. Yes, we are living. What is our viewer count? I'm just curious. Nothing. I thought I had a different one here. But I maybe didn't. I thought I had another one. Well, I don't think anybody's going to want it. But we'll try it anyway. We have nothing to lose, do we? So we have a Zaxxon. And I had the edge connector for it. I told him to leave it on. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's on the other Zaxxon board. No, it doesn't have it. Okay. Now we are using JAMA connectors that PCB Junkie makes in Canada, which is very nice of him to do that. And mic it. I told him to leave it on, and I'm going to kill him. See, I'm wandering. I'm prattling because I'm flustered. Crap. Where is the board? Because they tested it before. So. Somebody's going to get murdered.
Just set it up so while you're doing stuff like this, we can just cut over to Tammy's podcast and wait for that.
My
that
Tammy.
until you come back.
You're mean to my little girl.
Oh, you'll get more listeners.
Listen,
She has more views than you.
my daughter is killing me, and here we are. She's killing me in views. Okay, we have... I'm exhausted now.
You need a piece of pizza?
I think so.
I'm exhausted.
Maybe some kick from the orange juice.
Okay, here's the deal. I have a Zaxxon board. It is clean. It is very clean. And we thought it was working, and then it suddenly didn't. But it does make all the sounds. I believe so. Let me just see what's going on with it. Is it on?
Nothing yet. I'm just seeing screen reflection.
Yeah, I mean, let me just turn the brightness up.
There you go. Nothing.
Yeah, you're telling me there's nothing. Well, the
static.
volume is on. I turn. Let me try it again. I actually had sound when I pushed the reset button. Crap. It's dead as a doornail, Bruce.
Well, it's doing gibberish.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Didn't it just have a...
Yeah, it just had some gibberish on the screen. You were squeezing something.
I was. I usually get action when I squeeze things.
That's what I hear. But we'll save that for the R-rated show after midnight.
Well, it did something. Wait a minute. What's it doing now?
It's gibberish now.
Let me turn the brightness down. Maybe I can see.
Maybe your vertical hold or something is goofy. You might get something.
Wait a minute.
Just around yours. That's how I used to watch cable. The TV's jumping.
Oh, I'm gonna see.
Scramble channel.
Get a scramble channel.
Oh.
You didn't know the tinfoil tricks like on the wire.
You know, that's almost, Bruce, as though this has a sync switch on it, but I don't hear it running. So I don't hear the game playing.
This, all that crap floating on the screen.
Let me turn it off and on again. Anyway, well, there's some kind of a startup issue. Well, I wrote down that there was an issue. So there we have a Zaxxon board with an issue.
It says Zaxxon display is garbage.
Well, it was garbage.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We knew that.
okay, the next part of the this deal is it's something you can put in the bottom of your dumpster.
This is, we don't know what it is. We don't
No,
know
no,
what
it's
works or not.
quarterback. It doesn't work because it was marked bad. Can you zoom Mr. Camera back?
Got a lot of nice chips on it.
Well, can you zoom it out though, sir? Okay. And I like to be centered too, young man.
No.
So anyway, it's a Cinematronics
These
quarterback. Okay, Cinematronics
got
quarterback.
such egos. Bad football, is that the name of the game?
We have $65 for both boards. It does say bad football. It does. So $65. The winner of the two boards is PB Vuss, 72, a brand new bidder. Thank you, sir. Maybe the Zaxxon's something stupid. This is really heavy. Do you think you can carry it? It's like steel. Okay.
It's pretty strong, I think.
I'm exhausted. I like saying that. Well, we're up to 172 viewers.
Yeah, because they heard Tammy's podcast was coming on.
So mean to my little girl. Terry, did you hear that?
I did.
Is he mean to my baby girl? Well, this board does work. And the board, Kent Game, well, that's odd. It says cannot repair. The game works. Why would they write on that? No, the game worked.
Well,
We
they didn't
played
know
it.
what they were talking
Well-
about. Gibberish, there we go. That looks good.
Yeah, but
Oh, nice Zaxxon.
well, here's the funny thing. Why would it say?
Yeah, it's upside down.
It's upside down.
Dyslexic.
Well, I think there's a switch you flip the screen. I think one of these switches. I'm going to flip the switches and see. Phil is the high bidder. But wonder why it says can't. Look, it says in yellow. Cannot repair, no charge, COD shipping only. From Kent, but
Maybe if
we
you
actually.
turn the board upside down, the screen will flip.
No, I'm trying to flip the. Bruce. So mean.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
No, that was the test. And then it puts the test screen on it.
Sounds like you blew the thing up.
So, and then I think, you can show that it works and stuff. So, anyway. So here's the game. There's a reserve of, is it ringing up credits?
I can't tell. I can't see that.
Okay.
It looks like it.
Okay, now in this game, I think until you hit the first thing, you get no sound. As soon as you hit one thing, and then the sound kicks on. That was the traditional thing with Zaxxon. No, it's not. The sound hasn't kicked on. We know the sound is working. We have a.
The screen looks good. It's upside down, but it looks good.
Let me squirt some tuner cleaner in the Nevium pot. Interesting. No sound. It did have sound.
Is the sound intermittent?
No, we played it.
I'm just what's on.
Oh, does it say sound intermittent?
It says board works, but sound intermittent.
Oh, okay. Then there's our answer.
Playing a mirror upside down.
You can play a mirror upside down.
Does it have a mirror in it?
See, I do a good imitation of you, Chris.
I'm impressed.
Anyway, there we have it. It doesn't look like there's any interest. Did you
Very nice picture.
start the countdown? You can bring the camera back on me.
No, I like the picture on the screen there.
I wonder why it says no. Maybe it says cannot repair. Maybe the sound being intermittent. It did have full sound. It did have full sound. And when I hit the test button, you hear the sound. So you hear the sound. We have a bid. Acid Rain has bid 45. It looks like he will be getting it. Tim has jumped in at 50. So I don't get it. But Tim, it looks like you're going to be the winner, young man. Tim, you're back. It's been so long. There's nothing like unsweetened iced tea. You know the Dunkin' Donuts no longer are giving you lemons.
Why?
They charge. They're done with lemons. Done with them.
Limes?
Nope. If you want an iced tea from Dunkin' Donuts, forget the lemon. They say they've stopped. And
I know
soon,
it doesn't taste good in coffee, but I guess with the
well, soon, Acid Rain, you're the winner. Thank you, sir. Soon, Dunkin' Donuts is going to be done with creamer in their coffee because it's too much money. It adds a lot of money to the cost. So if they drop creamer and milk, they'll save a lot of money, won't they?
well, people buy it.
By the way, for some of you tuning in for the first time, we have somebody, one of our fans, we don't know if it's a best offer fan or not, has been sending us postcards for I guess 3 years. There they are.
We zoomed in so you can show them better.
Their postcards are all coming from Hartford, Connecticut. They're old postcards with old postage on the back, and they all say bags or bags. And here's Ike with old stamps. Look at that. With bags on them. Isn't that neat? So we'd like to know who it is. Look at these old stamps. They're real stamps. Somebody went to a lot of expense to buy an old postcard to buy old uncirculated stamps. Look at this one here. Uncirculated stamps and mail them to me.
You just have to get another bags game in here.
Well, we would need one. So we don't know who it is, but it's kind of neat, isn't it? Don't you find that?
Consistent.
It's an interesting thing to do.
Now, this one here, they did write something. Wow, look at that postage stamp closely. It's bags. Kids love it. Now, look at the postage. It's an actual bag. Do you see that?
Yeah, it doesn't come through. Maybe on your big screen it shows.
So we have another one. Here's another one. Edgar Lee Masters, the poet, on that one. So, and another Edgar. Oh, these must have been shipped. This is Berlin, and this is Easy Go Tours. And of course, most important, they're bags. Anyway, the next items. So our mystery bags person.
Put the cards up for auction.
I wonder if my competitors have a fan that likes them so much they send them mystery postcards. Or do they get just big bags of poop sent to
Well,
them?
you're getting those mystery tapes of somebody yodeling.
Ugh. We are up to
We're gonna do one at a time.
we're up to 6 pinball translates. Now, these are Gottlieb's. They're brand new. Can you zoom Mr. Camera back, please?
No.
What a cameraman this man is. Isn't he
You
amazing?
get what you pay for.
He's on time and a half.
Now, you will get brand new ones. These are our show ones. We have another batch of these we want to get rid of. And they're beautiful colors. This is Wipeout with blues, reds, vivid colors. Okay, so there's 6 of them in this package. Now, you bid the most you want to pay for it, and whoever is closest to the bid will get them. Yes, people think looks like Kurt. Mario Andretti. They're beautiful colors. Now, if you do some quick math, $6 each. See, right now our high bidder is $80, so he's willing to bid $80, which with 6 is how much? About $12 each. Well, I think they're worth a lot more than that, but we'll see. So right now, if you're interested in them and you actually want to win them, you're going to have to bid more than $80. That's our high bid. Now, if you're not interested in winning these, and you would rather be part of our free giveaway, this is the time to bid $5 and $10. Look at the greens in this one. Futuristic gladiators. We have one more or two more? Two more, I think. Waterworld is Kevin Costner. The colors are brilliant in this. And we have Big House, which is they made like none of these. So it's a very oddball one. So start the countdown.
We got one more.
Oh, there's still one more. Yes, one more. Cactus Jacks, which is Food Fight, basically. That's where it had the dancing cactus in the back. Yeah, actually, let me hold it up to the light here so they'll get the reflection of the colors. See the colors? The greens are vivid. Anyway, Terry, did we have a winner? Oh! So what happens, that means that I didn't want $100 for them. I wanted more. So we'll start the countdown again. Does anybody want to pay us more than 100 for 6, not 2? I mean, if there were 4 of them, that would be $25 each. You're getting 6.
Count them, 6.
You're getting 6, not 3 or 2, but 6, right? 6?
Yep, 6.
So see, she's agreed. The boy has agreed. They both agree. Is 6. Did anybody, Terry? Still no. Do one more time and then we're done. One more time.
Bunch of ingrates. Don't they see the value here?
Well, I thought they'd be worth big money. I thought they were worth $100 each. That would be 600.
Andretti one's worth something.
Well, I priced them less. They're way less than that. Does anybody want to pay more than $125? I guess not. If one of them was the Big Lebowski. Nope, we'll pass on them for now. So maybe we'll do them at the end. So we're done with them. And we are moving on to the Super Breakout. Was it Breakout or Super?
Super.
It is Super, okay. This is a Bronze Age breakout board. Now, Super Breakout. Now, Super Breakout was offered, when you bought this game, 2 ways. You could either have 3 ROMs, or you would have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 proms. So Atari made it available to use either way. So this has the 10 proms, and the 3 socketed ROMs are not there. The processor is there. The board appears to be complete, but I noticed that 2, not 1, but 2 of the chips, right here, here, and here, the tops are broken off, these small chips. So I noticed that. I didn't get a chance to update it, but I put the minimum reserve at 50. So 2 of the chips they'll have to be replaced. It could be that the board will run once they're changed. The board appears to be unmolested. I was actually going to look for crystal. These boards had a crystal, right?
You're the expert.
I'm the expert? You admit I'm an expert.
You told me so.
I don't know. I don't know where she would be. So we have two ROMs, two little chips that are damaged. They would absolutely have to be replaced for the board to run. It's possible the board would work after that. The easiest way to look for a crystal is to see if you see two holes that are empty. I see a place for a cap here, but I don't think there was one. But I don't know. I don't know enough about the game. But anyway, is there any interest? So if $50 is the reserve, it doesn't appear to be. We have 45. We have, Hey You basically gave us a mercy bid. So 40, 45. It doesn't appear it's going to sell. So we will put this one aside. And Unsold, Super Breakout, our bronze board, we'll put that back on the shelf.
Any potato boards? Someone's asking.
Tatio. I'd have to look at the list. I don't remember. No more Tatio this game. We're down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, and then we'll do the giveaway. 4 items, and then we'll do the giveaway. But before we do the giveaway, we'll try selling some of the junk that nobody wanted earlier. We have keychains. Now, oddly enough, sadly enough, these actually belong to Robbie, who had the aneurysm and may never walk again. I was selling these for Robbie. So this would cheer him up if we got good money for this, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. I listed all the different titles. The keychain, is that Harley Davidson? It must be.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson, Lethal Weapon 3, GoldenEye. Can you zoom in, Bruce? There we are. So there's Harley. There's GoldenEye, and Lethal Weapon. There's the GoldenEye. Now here's a rare one, Bugs Bunny. Oh, come on, let me get over here. There we are. Oops. You have to look at the different perspectives here, so I have to see. There's Bugs. Here's another rare one, Riverboat Gambler. Bride of Pinbot. Indiana Jones. Chuck's the high bidder. Puck Chucker. Dr. Who. It's just, I didn't do that on purpose. Judge Dredd. No Fear, which is me when I come home late with my wife. No Fear. Swords of Fun. Okay. Pinbot. Circuits Activated. Barry Osler. Poor Barry. We lost Barry. Fishtails. Whitewater. We're losing people, including my bald one. And lastly, Star Trek Next Generation. So there's 15. Robbie's going to get all the money except $20. So anyway, the countdown has started. Chuck, you're going to be winning these, it looks like. That's a very nice offer, Chuck. You can unzoom the camera now, young man.
Don't want to show them again?
No, because we have a winner.
Very
Chuck, thank you, sir. You have a reason to come and visit me and bring donuts.
Is Daddy Pops open yet?
Daddy Pops, it was only closed one day. Okay, we have something unusual here. We decided we're never going to use these, so we decided to package brand new, never used. These are from Pinball Life. And we're going to sell them for a fraction of what I paid. Now, here's the deal. These work fine. These are good LEDs, but they're not super bright like we use now. We don't use these anymore. on the play fields. However, you could put these. Yes, I was going to say if you zoom in, I'll take a.
I want to zoom in that far.
Right. It hurt my eyes. We have, if you're looking for lights for your back glass or your mechanical, we have two different sizes, mostly 44s. There are 145 green 44 LEDs, 186 purple LEDs, 44s, and then finally 128 purple 555s. So I'm going to hold them up like this. So most of them are 44s. And I have a price that what you do is you type in how much you would pay for 459 of these total. And I actually had somebody count them. Walt counted them. He hates me now. He counted them out twice. So there's 149 or 459 right here. Now the deal is, in this system, the way we work this one, whoever guesses the price right, oh, it did. It's done. So Tony offered me more. So the winner, oh, hey, the winner is, in fact, the winner of the Galaga, too, or Galaxian. That is J.D. Dwyer, right? That won. Who was it that won? Pardon? Haywood. That's J.D. Dwyer, right? Because he just bought the game right there. Actually, swing the camera around. Chris, you need to step away. Turn the camera around. In last night's, actually Friday night, but we did a little bargain basement. The Galaxian was 300 and the Pac-Man is 300. The fully complete, Pac-Man has no logic. Pac-Man has a working monitor, though. I took the logic board and sold it. Somebody needed a Pac-Man board, and I sold the Pac-Man board that worked. But the cabinet's rough. The Galaxian cabinet's rough. They were 300 each, or both for 500. Well, JD bought the Galaxian for 300 and paid for it. So the Pac-Man cabinet's available if any of you want a cabinet for $300. Yes, I thought that was a good deal. Anyway, we're done with these. And thank you. We now have the original Tron glass. Now, here's the deal with it. I found this upstairs. It wasn't us, but it had a little touch-up on the bottom, the black. Okay? When I hold it up to the light, the edges there can be seen. So there is some there's issues. Glass is beautiful. So it has touch-ups here, huh? Yeah, let's get close. Now, if anybody wants to duck their bid out, they can. So I'll start from here and move over. Okay. Now I'm going to go this way. Okay, so I'm trying to...
Not real noticeable.
Well, down here it is, see? Now, I'm going to hold it up to the light like this. If you can pull the camera back a little. There we go. The colors are brilliant. And it's glass. It's gorgeous. Timothy wants to know if we're selling every last thing. God, no. Timothy, I could have an auction every day of the year. We wouldn't get rid of everything. Anyway, there it is. The countdown has started. We have a $230 offer from D. Obviously, I'm going to wrap it in paper towels.
Wet ones.
God. You don't stop, do you, young man? Look, it still has the original pack. The plastic on the side. And then D. Langston, thank you very much. He's the buyer. And of course, we're going to put cardboard and lots of bubble wrap. I was going to say lots of glass and lots of bubble wrap. Okay, now before we go to the last item of the night, I think we should go back, Terry, to the items that didn't sell. So because we now have 166 watching, we're going to go back to item 2, which is the working Xenophobe board. We have a buy it now price of $125 on this. And I can't imagine anybody, especially if they own a Xenophobe, that they wouldn't want to buy a spare board on the metal plate. So here it is. It's on the metal plate. Okay. We tested it when we had a Rampage. So it's the working logic board. Start the countdown, Terry. A working logic board for Xenophobe, which is a fun game, a 3-player game.
Yeah, it's based off like Aliens.
That's right. And it does work 100%. So you just have to add your soundboard. So, but this is be a replacement. No, there's no interest. So we will pass on that, and we'll move on to the next unsold item, which was what, Terry?
Power supply.
The power supply, yes. The Bally power supply. Terry, why don't you lower it $5, and then we'll try it again. Okay. This is a working Bally Sente power supply for Hat Trick, Give Me a Break, a Stalker, Night Stalker, that game that sold for $10,000 at the auction, Chicken Shift, $10,000. Maybe that guy would buy a spare power supply. Our highest offer was Retro Gaming, which was it 25? Yes. So is there anybody else that would like to offer us more? So this is a working, tested power supply. You keep it inside your game. You have to have this in your game because it has the amplifier in it. So if your power supply goes bad, you can't play the game. There doesn't seem to be any more interest other than Retro. He's a high bid, and it did not sell. So this is off. So now we'll move on to the next item, which is the Miss Pac-Man with the super speed. Is that? I think that's it there. Yes, that's it. So what this is, ladies and gentlemen, for $75, it keeps resetting. This is a Pac-Man ABC board that was made by 2-Bit Score to play 16 different games. And it's as clean as a whistle. It also comes with a brand new Clay Cowgill daughter board. See the little satellite board? And that alone is worth $45. So it just resets. I guess I should take that board off and maybe I should just do that. But anyway, we're going to start the countdown. Does anybody want to buy this board with 16 games? It's a licensed board to make it, and then this board also held the high scores, and you could continue your game. We have a sale. David Countryman has purchased it. Thank you, David. I think it's a good deal. As I said, the satellite board alone is worth it. And it may be something really stupid or simple. Some people think I'm stupid and simple. We should all go out to Applebee's tonight and have a drink at the very least. Well, I didn't say eat anything. I said just have a drink. Do we have another unsold item? Oh, the pinball translates. I think this is the last thing we didn't sell. We're going to give it another whirl. Does anybody want to bid more than, what was it, $130 on our translates? We're going to do a countdown. Does anyone want to bid any higher? You're going to get brand new ones. There's 6 of them. We have Wipeout.
These are just samples.
These are samples. You'll get brand new ones. Mario Andretti. Oops, that's Curdy. That's Curdy. Big House. What's this one? Gladiators. Craptus Jacks. Wasn't there another one?
There's 6 of them.
How many
Maybe
pieces?
maybe one was stuck together.
Oh, there it
Yes,
is.
Water World.
Water World.
Okay, we have 100. I'll tell you what. The 140 was the high bid. Terry will sell it for 140. I had wanted 150, but we will take the offer of 140.
Selling it at a loss. What a big heart.
Well, a 150, it's 25 bucks each. They're worth that. Ah, happy stitches. Thank you. It's sold. I got my 150.
Now you can afford to eat.
Now I can take all of you out for a drink
Yes.
at Applebee's.
Super breakout.
Should we try the Super Breakout again? Where was the Super Breakout? We'll try it again, I guess. But it didn't seem to be any interest. Does anybody want to give us $50 for the stupid Breakout? It's a Bronze Age board. It's complete, but there's 2 chips that will have to be replaced. The tops of them aren't there. But I mean, I mean, if you have a Super Breakout, you have ROMs on the board, or the proms. You have other parts, the amplifier, all that stuff, the high voltage. The edge connector is in good shape. There's no interest, is there? No, nobody wants it. So now we're ready for the last item of the night before our giveaway. And 172 are still here. Here is the item. It has been running all night. Can you pull Mr. Camera back? We set the time this afternoon. It's keeping perfect time. And I'm shocked since it's from we think the late 40s. It is very heavy. Okay? The little engineer, yes, it did. The engineer rings the bell. The bell moves. As you can see, he's pulling it. I saw one on eBay. They made a cheaper one. It looks similar, but there was no engineer and no moving bell. That's what makes this unique. Mr. Bell is moving. Okay? There's a switch in the back to turn off the moving the moving bell. I just turned it off. You can turn it back on. I put a brand new bulb in it, or bulb. The top of it glows. The front of it glows. Look at this. The front of it glows, and the side. It's so neat. It's so nice. I saw it on eBay. Somebody bought one for over 200, $225 or something. So it does have some value. This is one of the last of my motion clocks. I collected these while I was single, and it's time to move on. Thank you, Tony has given us $20 for appetizers from Penny, from my little Pennykins. Thank you very much. Yes, it does keep the clock works, creep.
Twice a day.
Look, I can even move the hands, see? But it does work. Harley has offered 105. It's a very nice collectible. And then, of course, there's a switch to turn off the light, too. So you can turn Mr. Light on and off, if at night. So it's a very nice little item. And it looks like we will be selling it. We had a minimum of 50. And R.C. Henry, you are the owner. Thank you very much. I think it's very nice. Oh, and it has all the stickers on it. It doesn't matter now, but it has the UL listing, the stickers, the model number, and even where it was made, the manufacturing address. It was made in... I can't quite see it. So I'm wearing my short eyeballs, and I will put this plate back on it. I should have showed the back of it. It's very nice. I will, since everybody's still watching. There we are. It is very, very nice. Now, tonight we have a giveaway. It's good, and we're going to be giving away 3 things. And everybody that bid tonight is entered automatically. There's a sticker for Prince's Arcade in Chicago. This is a $30 brand new T-shirt I purchased from Kaneda, Kaneda's Pinball Podcast, and he is up for his 5th Twippy, and I haven't gotten one.
Maybe he'll give you one of his.
It's terrible.
Okay, it's very nice. It's a half polyester. It's super soft. It is 2X. Okay, that will be number 2. Okay, Kaneda is he's really got a great show, and he keeps people. His discussions are right online. You have to have somebody like Pinball, like talking about the product that has no connection or connected in any way where they can be bribed, shall we say, by the. So Kaneda doesn't have to. He can say what he wants.
Nobody from the evil pinball industry.
Ugh. And the last item, I'm going to get it, and we're going to celebrate because I'm going to have these idiots, these folks that came tonight to help us. I'm going to show you that. Can you pull the camera back? I'm coming in here now and getting it because it's a very nice souvenir that we sell for $10. And that is this signed by all the employees, including Bald, our poster. And these guys are going to sign it too. And I will sign it at the bottom, and I will put something special just for you. Like something like, you're such an idiot for bidding on our auction, or something like that, whatever you want. So our guys...
If you double a bid, we'll burn it on camera for you.
We would. Now, so these things... and I have one last thing to show you after we go off. So, before we go off. But anyway, so these are the 3 things. As a matter of fact, Bruce, inside the front, or actually it's Chris, inside the front door of the Lights, Camera, Action, there's a silver marker. Lights, Camera, Action. And I'll get everybody here, Michelle and Pete and Chris and I, and Terry will sign it.
I will.
You better, you have to.
You didn't mention my name.
I did, I just said it, didn't I?
No, you missed me.
I did not. Did I miss Bruce's name? Oh, I can. Should I put the stamp on it?
Special deal.
I should put the stamp on it. So, anyway, this is item 33. Now, you don't have to do anything because you should be in the computer already. I think they're looking for the silver pen. Now, here's the deal. If you won something tonight, you actually bid and won something, you don't have to be present to win. So if you already logged off because you were bored to tears of me and left, you don't have to be present. But if you didn't, you have to be here. You have to go in the chat and say who you are. Okay? And Neil says put it in the bar. Come over here and sign it now, guys. Michelle, you'll be the first. So Michelle's going to sign it first. My beautiful Michelle. Michelle, my belle. Oh, that's true, it wasn't.
No.
Now, Brucey. Bruce, no, you can you come that way? Here.
Too much jumping away. I'll knock the camera off.
Okay, so now. So MJA 2500. Yeah, there's no official bid. So if you put in a bid too, if you haven't already signed in right now, put a bid of 125 and you're not going to win anything for that, but you'll be in the computer, right, Terry? It'll go right into the system. Oh, by the way, Princess Jillian designed our wonderful system. Here, pass this over to Pete and Christopher, since they were here tonight to help. Christopher!
With your middle name.
If PCB Junkie, if I win it, I wanted to say to Everett, my biggest fan. Everett's the name of our mouse, just so you know, who's still living in this room. He's still here.
There he goes.
Okay, Penny is ready to win. Terry, can you start up the computer? Or the not the computer, the count. Does it come on your screen, honey? Okay. Okay, here we go. There's the giveaway. Now we're going to let it run. Thank you. So we got everybody. And can you put that magic marker back into the lights camera action? See, we're signing it for Mark in Canada. He's getting that game. Now, you see the names. The computer's doing that. We're not controlling it. So it's going to stop in like, I guess, what, about 10 seconds, Terry?
I'll stop it.
Okay, here we go. PC. Oh, God. That one. Do you really want me to sign it?
We'll sign the inventory sheet.
What are the chances of you?
They would have claimed fix.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get it. I was the one before it. That was funny.
You were right before it?
It went ding, boom.
PCB. Do you want me? I'll sign it. Do you want me to say to Everett, to my biggest fan? Here, get me the silver pen. I guess. Here we go. Okay. To Everett.
Is Everett on there tonight?
Who knows what his name is on there?
My biggest fan. To Everett, my biggest fan, right at the top. Then, of course, me at the bottom.
Make sure you stamp the back. So they know it's original.
It's original. Nice, good call.
Not some counterfeit piece of crap.
Yep.
Yep.
One. Yeah.
There you go. Verified.
There it is. Now, of course, PCB wins that. He also wins the Canada shirt and this. That's a great winning, isn't it? And he also won I think he bought something too. I think he did. Or no, he's bidding on something. Can you move this in the other room? We have one last thing to share with you that's fun. Jay Stengel and his family, he sent me a funny picture. I actually have a better close-up of it. Terry, if you click on Jay Stengel and switch it over, we took this picture here. There it is. There's a close-up of it. We took that at the Pinball Expo. Look at their faces. I mean, everybody, it was like perfect, and I didn't even know about it. They sent me this picture like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and it's such a great picture at the 2018 Pinball Expo. Everybody was on board on this one, baby, including the wife. It's such a great picture. And look, they made a banner for me too. And you know, if you look behind it, it even tells the name. This was at the final year that we were at the Westin Hotel. The expo was at the Westin. We really liked that place. So I thought wasn't that nice? So anyway, a great picture. I just put it up on Facebook today too. I thought that was nice. And do you know it's 9:30? It's very late. It's 155 people still watching us. But I think we had a lot of fun. Folks, you all know I'll be going to the Texas show in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. If you're going down there, run into me, say hello, buy me a coffee, buy me breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Why not? I might as well shoot for the booze. I will be signing. I'll be there signing autographs. I'll be in the autograph session. And, of course, I wouldn't miss that for the world. So, but hope to see you there. And then the next best offer sale is April the 3rd, which is a Sunday. It's a month from now, exactly a month from now. And we'll all be back, maybe everyone here. We had a lot of fun tonight, I think. And thanks again for watching. Oh, spin the camera around so everybody can see you. Chris has to move out. Chris has to move out. Well, no, when you're undercover, you got to stay out of view. There's Terrapins. We saw the stomach of Pete. You could have zoomed out, you know. There we are. Where's my Michelle? There's my Michelle. There she is. Thanks, guys, for coming. Appreciate it. I'm glad you all had fun tonight. Listen, we need prayers for Bald Robbie. We do need prayers for him. He did open his eyes yesterday, but he didn't open them today. So we're hoping that something good happens. I talked to him on speakerphone. So they had the phone on, and we were hoping. I told him he had to come to work to box all this stuff up tomorrow. So, but anyway, wish us all prayers for Robbie. Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. And we'll see Chuck later this week, and we'll see Lenny later this week. And say hello to Penny for me, Tony. And good night to everyone else that's watching.